Hello, today I would like to talk to you about your experience as a survivor from the concentration camps that you had to go through as a child. What was your experience as an Auschwitz?
Uh, we arrived in the middle of the night, and in Auschwitz you could smell the fear. You really could smell it. And we had to go through selection, which, I mean, we didn't know it was selection, but that's what it was. Mengele, whom you may have heard, was standing there, and he looked at you and then sent you to the left or to the right. The left was the side for living and the right was the side for gas. We were herded into a huge hall and told to undress. And then somebody came and shaved all our hair. And then we were herded into another room where we were sat on benches like in a theater, stacked. And by then people who had been there for some time told us, you know, you will go to the gas chambers. And so we sat there, and I must say I sat there and didn't know whether it would be water or gas. It was water.
Thank you. How did you cope from day to day?
One just took every day as it came. I worked in the market gardens. We were able to smuggle sometimes. Potatoes you could put in your stockings. Tomatoes were not safe because they could squash, and that was it. Life for people like me wasn't the worst. It was much worse for older people who felt the hunger and felt, you know, they had already had a life that they were deprived of.
What do you think about the people who've denied the Holocaust over the years?
Usually when people have to deny something, it's because they have to deny something because he's a nasty man and he doesn't want to feel nasty, so he has to deny that anybody, you know, he perhaps would have liked to do it himself. This is how I understand when people have to deny the horrors. In fact, when I came to England and I managed to find a school, and I went to, it was Bronsbury and Kilburn High School for girls, and when the girls heard where I came from and they asked me questions, I thought, how can they ask me these questions? They've seen the films. But then when I studied psychology, I understood that when things are so outside human experience, you really can't believe it.
Finally, I would just like to ask you, as a survivor, how would you like the Holocaust to be remembered?
The best way to remember it would be if people could learn from this experience so that it's not repeated. And in fact, it's something that I've never felt that I needed to revenge myself. And although the Germans were able to take away all my physical, almost everything, except my life, they left me alive, but you know, whatever could be removed from my body, they removed from my body. They couldn't remove my soul.